Live from Teenager's refrigerator, it's Gecko and the news. Bootleg! How you doing, Bootleg? How are you doing, my friend? Welcome in. Welcome back. Grab a seat. We are about to start. I'm just fighting a little bit with Discord's new update. Well, not fighting. It's learning curve. Come on, old dog. New tricks. And how you doing, Butnik? I hope you're doing good today. Well, we just saw that message of the day. Teenager was very nervous in the morning today, and he said, "Hey, what's going on? Why don't we have a message of the day?" So I had to push it out. There you go, Teenager. I hope you're happy. You have it. There's no planning on anything. Nothing will happen today. Working away? There we go. Boot. Weekend starts right now. Yeah, I'm going to start my weekend by pouring some coffee. And do I have some water? Water! We're not listening to any playlist in particular. I think I started with Van Halen, and that's going to bring us more beautiful music. Let's see what happens. So, yeah, don't be shy. Cue up some tunes. And today is Thursday, March 27, 2025, in case you were wondering. Welcome if you are watching us live on Twitch. And welcome if you are watching the news recap on YouTube most of the days whenever there's something interesting to post. So make sure you throw me a sub there so you can get notified whenever the news comes out. Everybody's waiting for 4.1, guys. Basically, that's it. We're frozen. We cannot move, think, breathe, or do anything because hold on. Why am I so dark? Am I dark, or is it just me? No, I'm good. Let me just do one little thingy there. Ah, there we go. That's why I was a little dark. My exposure was off. Shift. How are you doing, Shift? I did the same. I usually never do it. I usually never do that, but it's but I did it. I did it because last patches, like last year, I never lost my components. I had like 10 major patches and all my components were there. I even had more components than ships to use them. But last 4.0, everything was gone. So yesterday I took everything out of my ships, guns, even the quantum jumpy thingies. Everything. So let's see how that goes. So I did the same. I say, yeah, but they always say it's supposed to persist, Shift. So yeah. They're playing with our brains. You know how they like to mess with our brains. Yep. Yeah, RC2 release candidate 2. We got it yesterday. Here it is. And I didn't see anything like super weird. They moved some servers to Stanton and took off some servers at Pyro to manage the laser stations thingies, and Wicklow being in Stanton. So that's probably one of the biggest changes. I just stripped but I took the components out of the Cyclones. Fuck it. I don't care. I'm not losing anymore. they're super expensive now, and it's come on, man. It's not like everybody has hundreds of millions now. Wait, everybody has hundreds of millions now. Anyhow, it's my money. I don't want to spend it again. It's more the traveling and the thingies than the money. All right. For science, teenager, for science. Hey, I'll help you buy them if you lose them. But yeah, I'm guessing you're just lazy. I don't want to do it. What else we saw there? We saw something else. Right hood. I love how they explain it. How to say Wickalow. 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 Grind is grindy. Yes, grind is grindy. But it's not even a grind. It's traveling to buy them. So it's just an annoyance. Just let us keep them. Let us keep them. I don't know. Take 10% away. Cheers, guys. Just a little bit of coffee. You want some? It's just a small little cup of coffee.
And that, as much as anything else, led to my drinking
That's
problem.
what led to my drinking problem. How you doing, Revengix? I hope you are having a good day and that you're feeling better every day, man. Wickalow. 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 There we go. You need to make this stupid face also. Wickalow. Nice to hear, Revengix. That's always good, man. That's always good. Maybe a little too much information, but it's okay, man. As long as you feel some weight off your back, not necessarily that back. You know what I mean. Yeah. When I mean, even when you're 52, man, believe me. I mean, I don't suffer from that. I eat a lot of diet. I eat a lot of fiber. I eat a lot of veggies. So most of my diet is fiber. The one and only Iron Fuzz. How you doing, buddy? You brought water to to my eyes today, Fuzzy, and I don't get that a lot. It was good. It was good. Good kind of jolt. But yeah, thanks for those words today, Fuzzy. They meant a lot. And I hope it's getting better. And don't worry, time will take care of it. So, all right, guys. So that's with the patch notes. There's way more known issues than that. So that's it. Fixes. This is it. I think they're almost done. They changed the way BWin is displayed. Hey, disposable. How you doing, buddy? They changed it to kilo. It used to be 1 point something. Now it's a 1,000 number. So you're supposed to be at 1,000. So if you're 800-ish, it's good. So it's just a different way to read it. They gave us more numbers to see it more specifically. 850 dot something is a good BWin. You're looking for that 1,000 or that 100%. And they added a loss percentage of BWin. So I'll show it to you on the R display to blah blah blah. They changed the way BWin is measured and displayed. So we can just watch it because there's nothing we can do about it but watch it. And I love that joke, man. I love that joke, especially when it becomes true. I'm not gonna get into specific, but Papa Gecko. But yeah. Unfortunately, I get out of bed at 9. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh man, I'm not there yet. But yeah. Um, so yeah, let's check the issues. Here they are. 820 kind of stopped, guys. I mean, we're not getting 30, 40 a day. We're getting 5, 7 a day. Uh, so it's not pouring anymore. It's just dripping. But there's still a lot of critical and hardly playable issues confirmed on 4.0.2 live. It's getting complex, guys. All right, so we saw that. Let me check if Waka is here. Waka, talk to us. Talk to us, Waka. 16 hours. That's it. Who else was there? Millie Vanilli. That's gotta be Teenager. You don't even know how to write it? Jesus. Nico doesn't usually say much. Alright. That's it. That's the patch notes from yesterday. We checked the issues. I don't see a lot of changes. Roadmap climbed a couple of steps there, and Patch Watch is here. We are going to see a video with a little bit of information on the event and mining and stuff. I haven't seen it, so you're gonna see my first reactions live on stream. How exciting! You're too lazy? I know you're too lazy. The Vandal Interpreter contest is going, guys. I don't know if you like that kind of thing. You just need to speak Vandal on a YouTube video. They don't even want your face on it. It could be blank. They just want it on video on YouTube, so it's easier for them. But you need to make a translation and speak Vandal on a video, and you'll get some ships. So it's an interesting one if you like that kind of thing. There's ciphers and translations and stuff like that. They've done a couple of those. Record, prepare, submit. Winning dates, rewards. Here they are. Scythe with LTI and a game package. Oh, interesting. Game package. Why would you get a game package? Interesting. I wonder why are they giving game packages? Mode every time. Stats? Gotcha. Yeah, I don't see any difference between the three, so first, second, and third, they all get the same. I'm in love, girl. Are this the original Milli Vanilli or the ones that didn't sing? I think nobody sang. There we go. Those are the good ones, the fake ones. Who wants the original ones, the ones that sung? Nah, they probably were ugly. That's why they didn't put them on screen. No? Why wouldn't they? I mean, if they sang so good, why? Maybe they couldn't dance. They couldn't do the stepping, stingy. Oh, man. My legs hurt too much. I didn't know I had legs. All right. Yeah, what else we have there? That's it. This is a good one, guys. Watch it. It's Space Tomato. I mean, no need to explain, but it's about the Anvil Paladin or Paladin, depending on what side of the pond you are. If you have aluminum, then you have the Paladin. If you have aluminium, did I mix that up? I guess I did. Don't worry. You know, cool, interesting. He goes back and forth. Of course, that's a lot of speculation, but he makes a really nice roundup of all the information we have about that little fat Valkyrie. We're calling it now the Fat Valk, and so it's a good one. Watch it. It's a long one, so we're not gonna stay there a lot. Jeez, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. He's losing weight. He's losing the beard. That's not Jared. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Votes in chat. Bring back the old Jared. I don't know. I don't know. Just got used to the old one. We're gonna watch that, but first of all, I want to share something really important for all of us. Where is it? No, that's not. Oh, this one. That's good. Uh, there's been a lot of chat around some circles about about Miss. Damn it! Where's the name? The M's. Miss Tessa Bannister with a single N here. Tessa Bannister has been on voluntary leave from the ICC for several years. We are not aware of what could have transpired that would have landed her in Wicola's Emporium, but we will look into it. So they're just making fun about those frozen bodies at Wicola's. I guess there's something behind it. Then, thank God they thought about us miners, that they know what we want, guys. Look at that. Double Rock DS. Because exactly that's what we needed. Pilot and 2 chairs for people to mine. Thank God it's an April's Fool thing. Hopefully. But there it is, guys. Exactly, Super Clopes. But yeah, that N, Bannister, single N, double N, and triple N, that maybe separates all 3 Tessa Bannisters. Oh, man. But yeah, guys, there's the Banananister, exactly, Banananister. Little joke, Rock TS, coming April. I just hope they're joking and it's not gonna be serious. Just a little image they took with all the miners there at the Prosby, the Mole, the Gollum, and the Geo right there. I'm just missing the rock behind. So there's a rock right there. I think in the back. Hold on. Is that a rock? Nah, I think it's just a spark. Yeah. But yeah, it's the only one that's missing is the rock. And the rock, yes, of course. It's from the video, so there might be a rock somewhere there. Alright, guys. It's not a long video. Yeah, it was the ghost. It was rock ghost. A ghost rock. With stealth component, so the rocks cannot see you coming. Yeah. Sorry, I haven't had my coffee, guys. I'll get to it. All right, Lenny, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we're going to listen to Jared for a second. Let me get chat on screen. And Jared like that. But I'm always on the run. Let's yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's something weird with Jared like that. I don't know. I don't know. All right, guys, let's
The last 4 months have been unlike any in Star Citizen's history, with each one bringing a new patch full of dynamic content, needed bug fixes, and long-awaited quality of life improvements. From December's 4.0, which finally brought our...
Hopefully it is disposable. Everybody is saying it's a joke, but I mean, they scare me sometimes. So yeah, it is a joke. It is. Let's say it is a joke until otherwise
second star system to life, to picking a side in the ongoing fight for Pyro in January's 401, then building up the war chest for the continuing battle against the Frontier Fighters in February's 402 supplier die event. It's been one non-stop adventure in Pyro. But all of that changes when the story shifts back to the Stanton system in Alpha 4.1, with the introduction of new threats, new friends, and new opportunities for action, adventure, and acquisition.
At 4.1, we're actually going to be introducing what we're exactly. calling internally as sort of our B story. In a nutshell, the regen technology,
Mezzanine EX, sorry,
which to this point has basically been allowing people to die and get regen back, the technology begins to fail.
And that's being referred to as the regen crisis.
So it's throwing the Empire into a bit of chaos and confusion because this technology that everybody thought was basically going to conquer death is not as effective as promised.
Now for the player, nothing changes. You can just go about your business and it's business as usual. But for the populace, it's an issue.
So at this point, the Imperator is basically going to start lobbying the Senate to start loosening scientific restrictions on research. One company, Ryzen, has put the call out to the population to try to find these sort of very rare minerals to basically bring to their outpost to help fuel their research to help resolve the crisis.
That's
and the way you get those brand new...
And there is no rock.
To their outpost to help fuel their research to help resolve the crisis.
And the way you get those brand new materials is the Align and Mine sandbox.
Why? They're gonna fucking keep the rocks inside an event. So everything, Wicklow and the laser beams, they are one single thing.
Activity.
Why? There goes the event for me. I will not fight to mine. I
so
refuse
Align and Mine starts with these
fight.
new facilities that are placed
So I
across
will
two
not
planets,
be
Daymar and
engaging in
Aberdeen.
that event.
These are Hathor-owned locations.
They did a good job with those
Hathor,
locations.
sort of an older company, basically they were kind of a mining consortium. But as the years were going on, they were doing worse and worse and worse. And so the idea was that Stanton was relatively recently discovered, and the facilities that Hathor built here were basically their last gasp.
The purpose of these facilities was so Hathor could communicate and align with the orbital platform above them.
They went all in on building these facilities in the hopes that it would yield enough minables and minerals that it would keep the company alive. Sadly, they were sort of mistaken and the company folded.
Now that there's a renewed interest in the minerals that they used to mine there, people are going there and trying to get the facilities up and running again.
Oh, that's the excuse.
At each of these Hathor locations, there's an alignment dish. And the players have to go around and try to find out how to align the dish towards the satellite.
So while these mining facilities have been abandoned, they are by no means vacant.
While you're at the PAFs, you will be contending with Ninetales. Ninetales are just kind of the scavengers, the bad guys. They go everywhere, they just want loot, they want to get rich.
They're just here to basically strip and clean what's left of these defunct stations.
Maybe set up a camp or two and hold it as a sort of strategical point.
It's essential that the players search the area as much as they can. I can't stress that enough.
Once you've managed to find all three facilities and align them with the orbital platform, you need to collect the power banks that they've left behind on the surface.
Now with the PAFs all activated, it's time to get in your ship and head up to the orbital laser platform.
Yeah, it makes a really cool sign.
Be careful because there might be some certain Ninetail lieutenants kind of roaming around.
It'll be pretty tough to get in there and to get it going.
It's not that tough, to be honest.
The power banks that you would have
I mean,
obtained
not
at
the
the platform
NPCs.
alignment facilities need to be inserted into their slots at the orbital laser platform. Players can head inside, fighting through, again, more Ninetails while they try to get to this terminal.
It's not the Ninetales we're concerned about, boys.
that will charge the laser, and players should see a really cool effect in their environment to signify that this laser is ready to be fired.
Please, CIG, do not try to make this a PvE event. This is completely a PvP event. So don't even try to disguise it. This is 100% PvP, not PvE. Just making a note there.
So once you've armed the laser and it begins its sort of initiation sequence, you then have to go back down to the surface. Near where the impact is going to be, you'll be able to see this because it will be a crater. There will be a bunker nearby. This bunker is where you will do the...
They kind of did, just hinted towards that. Yeah. There might be a little bit of PP versus PP. More than PvP, it's PP versus PP. Etnification, how you doing? Welcome in. PBEVP, yeah, something like that. No, but when they say it's going to be hard because there's going to be NPCs there. The NPCs are not hard. The hard thing is the other players. No?
The final stage, which is firing the laser.
Why are you making people go back down to the surface?
Well, I mean, down on the surface is where the loot is. Like, that's where the treasure is. That's where you're gonna actually get the resources that you came to mine.
Keycard accepted.
It's so much better when you're down on the ground, you hit the button, you see this laser just pull, and there's all this shit going everywhere, and you're like, oh my God. It's an impactful moment.
That is cool. That is cool. I cannot lie. It is
and
cool.
There's that emotion of awe we want to inspire, and when we was testing it, the emotion is better captured when you're
They did a great
boots on the
job.
ground.
Facilities are cool. Lasers cool. And
This
I just
sounds
think they
really
missed.
chaotic.
Yeah, we haven't even touched on the worms yet.
Worms are bad.
There's a reason why I have to abandon these facilities.
Marketing.
There's some local fauna that's not too happy when the ground gets disturbed.
So make sure you're prepared.
Make sure prepared for the worms, guys. Not the half a dozen orgs trying to use that same location. It's the worms that you'd be aware of.
So we've been working on the Valakar for a while now, and we're really excited to finish off that boss fight and bring it to everybody as soon as possible. But in the process of developing it, we've also got some smaller Valakar.
They're fun. They're
Valakar
fun.
are
They're
a
fun.
tremendously invasive species.
Exactly. I agree,
Basically, once they
Teenager.
kind of get into an area, they propagate rather quickly and can become a very dangerous presence.
Fighting a juvenile is fairly similar to the adults on a much smaller scale.
Because they come up from the ground submerged, they can surprise the player in the way that they come up behind them or can attack them from areas where they don't expect.
The Valakar will also fight the other Ninetales at the location if you've managed to find a way to let them be in each other's presence.
So it's going to be you against other players, against other Ninetales, against other worms?
Yeah, real Mexican standoff.
That is not a Mexican standoff. Please read about it. That is nothing like a Mexican standoff. Oh boy.
So when the laser...
It's not the Mexican term. I'm upset. It's just the bad use of a term. That is not what a Mexican standoff is. Read about it. Yeah. Shift McGee might have. Yeah. Yeah, they're still like funny, but yeah, it's a European standoff. Yeah, exactly. Mexican standoff. That's perfect. United Empire of what? Of Earth Navy. How you doing? Exactly. That is exactly what a Mexican standoff is. Many Mexicans, one single taco. That is exactly what a Mexican stand of his. Oh man. Never happened, Foss. Never happened. Exactly. And you were there for him, not to kill the others. I forgive you, my son. Go in peace. Never happened. Exactly. And welcome there, United Empire. Oh man. Yeah. I might be the ugly on that equation. That's a good movie. I want to see it again. Oh man.
Lasers finish firing, it will have mined into the surface of this planet, which will reveal a cave network.
Inside this cave are 3 new mineable types.
I'm guessing tomorrow, United. I'm guessing tomorrow, but might be Monday. Monday is the last possible day because they need to fulfill their promise of a patch a month. So it's either might still be today, and that's why they're not planning on release a patch today, because they will be releasing it to live. So there's no need for a patch. So it could be today, tomorrow, or Monday. That's the only options. But I'm gonna say tomorrow, because they love fucking with us on weekends with a new patch. They just love it. So they won't miss this opportunity. Out today, you just watched the YouTube video. I'm not sure what YouTube video you said, but yeah, could still be today. They're always cryptic about, maybe they say something at the end of this one. Let's keep
It's a
watching.
fight for whoever can get the goods out of that cave as fast as possible and as safely as possible.
Yeah, he's a good
We are in
emotional
Stanton,
accessory
so if
to
you're gonna
Murray.
fight some other players, beware of crime stats.
That's still the regular
Stanton, so if you're gonna fight
interface. Nothing about the laser head at all. Intensity, charge, range, optimal, fracture, cargo, Caronite. Yeah, there's no mention of the head. So this is still unfinished GUI. Najiv. Le bourgeois, c'est comme le cochon. How you doing? I haven't dropped in patch lately. And Thursday evening, yeah. Yes, so yeah, it can still happen today. It can still happen today, definitely. And that's probably the reason why we won't have a
some other players, beware of crime stats.
patch today.
Then you get to choose, do you want some interesting random loot from the collector, or do you want to just get credits?
Let's help the human race. Let's help the human race.
Yeah. Help the human race and make some bank.
While this is happening, Stand System actually has an exciting new resident. We've introduced our first Banu. His name is Wicklow. Wicklow is also offering a counter mission to the minerals that Rayari is looking for. So if you don't want to sell them off to Rayari to help with the regen crisis, Wicklow is offering some sweet, tasty items in exchange for the same materials.
Here you go. Bring chip in.
Wicklow recently retired.
I'm so
Banu
sad
equivalent
that
of
they
retirement
did that.
from a fabrication facility in the Banu Protectorate. He loves people, he loves humans, so he decided to move to human space and set up sort of a fabrication shop / trading site location for players to go visit, and basically he can kind of make you some cool stuff if you bring him what he needs.
If you
One of the
participate
things
on
with
a large
the Banu was
PvP
they always
event,
try to be the least threatening thing in the room. I always equate them to sort of the golden retriever
with no mission,
of our
Open
aliens.
world.
They're everybody's friend until they're not.
server wide. I love what they did with that
Wicklow's
place.
Emporium, there are 3 of them in different areas of Stanton. You'll be able to find these on your star map. This is where Wicklow has set up shop The unique thing about Wicklow is he'll never pay you any money because he's got a load of shit in his warehouse that he'd rather give you instead.
The collector offers everything from armor pieces to skins to weapons.
Really pretty, yes. Solid build, but also fun to make.
And other cool little surprises.
Even spaceships.
Even spaceships, big ones. I'm incredibly excited. It is quite a defining moment for a space game to finally get an alien. And the best thing about Wicklow is, as we keep moving and building out this universe, his presence will stay. You will keep needing to interact with him, he'll keep needing random things from you, so you better make.
They also said that Hathor places and they stated clearly that Hathor Blazer thingy is not an event. It's something that will be there forever. So maybe what they do, that gives me a tiny little grain of hope, is that as things progress, Wicklow will start requesting other stuff not related exclusively with that hole in the ground. Maybe. Because at the end, it's not even the prices I'm mad at. I'm not interested in a Polaris, to be honest. What I'm mad about is that they created 2 new minerals in the game that can only be found in a hole, in a single hole in the ground, if you do a big event that requires many people. So that's what hurts me, that they brought 2 new minables that are exclusive to that little thing, PvP. That's what makes me sad, to be honest. I mean, just a little bit. No, don't worry, I will sleep today. And he waddled away. How you doing, penguins? Hey, that song is nice, my friend. I think I listened it. I heard it like 4 times. Really good, man. I love it. Bravo. Oh, I don't know. Hold on. You sent me a link. Where is it? It's Unleash the Sound of Fury. No, which one? No. This one. Cosmic Light. Ooh. So this is Cosmic Lights. That one, I loved it. I haven't heard the second one. Unleash the Sounds. I haven't heard that one. Cosmic Lights. Nice. I'll give you guys in here a tiny. Well, I don't know if I can. Can people listen to 15 seconds of the song, Penguin? Just say yay or nay. Let me see if I can push it. Yes, I can. This would go on. Oh, perfect. Just I'll put some. This is a little taste of waddle waddle. Nice. Like it. Which one? Which one? Which one? Rumble? That's the second one. This one. A little more techno in there. I like the clear rock and roll in the first one. This one's good, man. I didn't listen to this one. Captain Biscuit. Nice. And for the synthwave fans, number 3. Oof. Just a little taste, guys. Just a little taste. You see that link above? I've released 3 out of 5. Click on that and keep track on beautiful things that Penguin is making. They're good. They're good. You want to listen to them. And like you heard there, royalty-free music. There you go, guys. But yeah, I'm only sad because they made the effort to put 2 new minables in our beautiful game, and they're stuck into a game loop that I don't like. So, 1 tier and we move on, guys. Do not worry.
And good friends with them.
4.1, we're finally able to deliver some content that we've been working on for a while.
I think that the experience of the whole thing is really cool, and I think that it's a really, really big step forward for us on the mission design team, making content for the future.
That's what I'm seeing.
That we are able to create
possibilities
events that use mission logic but don't require missions.
Yeah,
it's fun to be able to kind of like explore a little bit and not just have everything kind of spoon-fed to you. And it also mixes a little bit of everything, right? We have.
It's a bit naive to say that when we have been seeing this for a month or so. So yeah, because everybody knows exactly what they need to do by now. There's probably 5, 7 different guides on YouTube by now. Unless they're going to change
a little bit of ship combat up by the orbital platform, and of course even creature fighting. So it's got a nice spectrum of things that you can do.
I like that.
I like the fact that we're building more of the story out of what this world is, how the universe is created, how these companies have operated in it, and giving you more fun sandbox things to do that require you to be the explorer that you want to be in a space game.
Can pin that link up there, Zine, please. The link to EP so people can reach it. Thank you.
And with 4 patches in as many months, the introduction of a new ongoing...
Jared, go get your beard, please. Please.
Persistent sandbox with a line in mind. The arrival of our persistent universe's first non-human character, a new system for acquiring rewards, brand new mining vehicles, and the beginning of a second ongoing narrative that's threatening the lives of NPCs everywhere. And no, I've seen the post. It's not Death of a Spaceman, not yet, or not soon. We're playing a really long game here. It's an exciting time for Star Citizen, and one that we're all super excited to share with you. So for
Fussy, you can start on Area 18. There's no Wicklow or Hathor Station at Area 18. That's usually my choice. But I was thinking exactly the same thing you were mentioning up there about moving to Pyro for this patch. But Area 18 is kind of clear. Kinda. Just throwing it in. Area 18 is an option for Stanton.
Inside Star Citizen, I'm Jared Huckabee. As always, thanks for letting us share the people and process of game development with you. And we'll be right back here in just a few weeks with even more looks at the future of our persistent universe.
All right, guys, that is a line in mine. Oh, there's Tessa. Yeah, that's the joke. Wait, they just sold it to me. It has a light bar. See, Nature, did you see? It actually has lights on top. That's where all the light bars from the rocks are. They put them in the TS. Ah. Oh man, that's it. Nothing new. All right, guys, that was the beautiful video there. Cantix, how you doing?
Sabemos que te
No sabes nada de mí, no mientas. Alright. Let's get here. And check this out. Hey, Cantix, how you doing? Not looking forward to this 4.1, not a fan. Only Org will control those Hathor stations. Yes, I'm sad that they didn't sprinkle those minables around for other people. So it is what it is. They have it's a normal thing. It's easy to do PvP things. It's a lot harder to do non-PvP loops, mining, salvaging, engineering. All of that is complex. Shooting, shit, simple. So I'm guessing that that's why we're getting all that first, no? And there's a big opportunity or emphasis on PvP. I'm not against it. I like a little bit of it, but don't you worry, Cantix. Those guys that like their guns and shooting and flying their ships will need us industrials to get good stuff when crafting and mining is fully blown and expanded. And they will not be able to lock important minerals into an event. No, so things that are going to be used day by day to build stuff and make it better cannot be locked behind a PvP event. So I'm just waiting patiently for that. No, meantime, I guess it's probably a good moment. It will be a good moment to do some of those contested zones. Now that all GI Joes are gonna go to Stanton and be shooting there, maybe, and they all have probably a couple dozen contested zone ships, and that might give us a chance to go there and do a PvE contested zone kind of thing, no? So, I mean, it's good. And there's still all the minables, and we can still do our stuff there. Exactly. You know, I mean, because I would like to do the contested zones with PvE or less chances of PvP. So yeah, I mean, it's all good, man. It's good content. I like what they did. I'm just sad they locked those minables. Onto that event. They are forcing you to do PvP if you wanna do Wicklow stuff. Now, so both for me, Wicklow and Hathor are kind of dead, a little bit. So yeah, that it is what it is. You soloed a contested zone yesterday. Yeah, Tommy. El juego es tu peor enemigo. Yeah, game is your worst enemy in those cases. That's good. I mean, guns are good, and I mean the ship is cool, no? But it's you need to do pew pew so you can do more pew pew with your ship. It's cool. I like the content. I'm happy about it. It's just a drop of sadness that they want a specific type of player using the new things on 4.1. It's not made for PvE players. It's only made for PvP players, and it's good. It's good. We'll nibble and dibble on that. 5 P8s. I haven't got a single one, and I I've been hearing people complaining about the recoil on that it's not as OP as it was. But I do want to get my hands on a couple of those now that we won't lose them anymore. All right, guys, let me cut the news here just for my markers. Live from Mexico City, Gecko and the new. Bum, 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 bum.